This is a soundstage that is on fire on the Universal City Studios lot there in Universal City, Southern California. It's just adjacent to Burbank and Studio City area. We're being told the weather today is cooperative. It has not reached much higher than the mid-70s in the last couple of days. The winds are relatively calm, so that's very good news for the firefighters that have been battling a tremendous fire there on the lot. Let's get an update right now from Inspector Daryl Jacobs. Sorry, Inspector Daryl Jacobs there with LA County Fire Department. Inspector, good morning to you, sir. Or can you give us an update on how good everything's going there with regard to the fire? Are you getting it under control?
Yeah, good morning. We're finally getting an upper hand on the fire. We have approximately 300 firefighters on scene. At this particular time, it's an aggressive defensive attack, and we also have firefighters on the ground with ground monitors and advancing hose line into the structures.
So you say it's an aggressive, though defensive attack, which means you're not able to take the offense, right? What is it about this fire that's prohibiting you from doing so?
Well, the fire initially started in the facade area of the back lot, New York streets, New England, and Brownstone Street. Those structures are facades, and they're constructed of heavy timber, and that's what initially got the fire going as quickly as it did. And as far as a defensive attack means basically fighting the fire from the outside with heavy streams and large GPMs, which is gallons per minute.
You know, Inspector, there have been some reports, one credible one, but has yet to be independently confirmed, sir, that there was some sort of an explosion that happened about 4:45 a.m. there, nearly 3 hours ago local time, and that the kind of flames that we were able to see, provided by KNBC for us, sir, it showed tremendous, I guess, a very hot fire. It would seem that there's a lot of fuel involved in this. Do you know anything, or can you confirm if it was a propane tank explosion that began this fire, or at least got involved?
You know, there's cause investigators on scene at this time. It's unconfirmed if that initially caused the fire. There were explosions, and I believe that they were propane tanks that were in the backlot area that were causing those explosions. And it's not confirmed whether or not those propane tanks caused the fire.
In terms of the numbers of buildings that have been involved, Inspector Jacobs, can you give us an update on that?
The number of buildings, including the facades, is inconclusive at this time. We are trying to get the tally on that at this time. Okay.
How about the area around the lot? Do you have any concern, sir, that this might spread even further, or are you at a point where you believe you have a pretty good handle on things? Certainly not under control, but you're on your way to getting there.
That's a great question. I think we have enough firefighters on scene at this time that are covering the perimeter of the fire, and hopefully it won't spread any further.
Inspector, we have been told by the Public Relations Department at Universal Studios, at Universal overall, sir, that they plan to run that tour. They're going to open up for business as usual at the City Walk at 9 a.m. That's just a short hour and a half or so from now. It would seem that area is okay and safe, obviously, if they're going to open up the park. Can you concur with that as well?
That's correct. That's one of the first things that their media personnel briefed us with. They will be continuing the tours today. The park opens at 9 a.m. and if you had plans to come down to Universal, you could still come because the park is still open.
Yeah. The fact that we saw some firefighters on top of a building, I know you don't have privy to this shot that we're showing right now, but I have access to it, but we showed firefighters on top of this building previously. They had to get off that building. Would that be because there was structural involvement and they were concerned about their own safety? Is that usually what happens, or are there other reasons to bring them off, such as a job completed?
It could be either or. If you see firefighters aggressively trying to exit the top of a structure, they could be in danger, or they were briefed with other news causing them to get off the roof.
Yeah. Okay, can you confirm one more time for us, no injuries at this point, either to any citizens or people working there or to firefighters battling the flames?
No injuries at this time reported to firefighting or civilian personnel.
That is the good news coming from this fire right now as we look at the very difficult pictures to see on the left of our screen. Inspector Daryl Jacobs of the LA County Fire Department. Sir, thank you so much for your time here on MSNBC Sunday. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Thank you.